When we hear the word mentor, we all think about someone who is a master in his field. And if we talk about anime mentors, there are tons of them. They're all good with what they do, and they are easily some of the most powerful characters. And today, we are going to see some moments where mentors inspired our main characters by showcasing their amazing skills. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press on that bell icon and set us all to be notified about all our latest new videos. Coming in at number 1 is Bisky vs. Benult, Hunter x Hunter. Bisky is a cool character to watch, and she is a prime example of never judge a book by its cover. Well, Gon and Killua surely underestimated her. When she first introduced herself as a master, and later on they find out she is the master of their master, Wing, Gon was pretty impressed, but Killua was still skeptical about her abilities. Not that long, she told them there is an enemy nearby, and Killua and Gon had no idea about the enemy. Soon they decided to split as they knew the enemy will attack because Bisky, she looks like an 11-year-old girl. Well, this 11-year-old girl is actually 52 years old. As expected, Benult took his chance to attack her, and he soon realized that she is no ordinary girl. She really handled him like he was nothing, and he tasted the dust. Later, Gon and Killua trained against Benult, and that gave them the idea of how tough he was. But Bisky was able to defeat him as it was child's play. Coming up next at number 9 is Assassination Classroom, Koro and the Suicide Bomber. This mentor is a bit different from others. He is a teacher and an alien, and the students, well, they are here to kill him as they have been assigned to kill him. And Koro can't kill children as per his contract with the government. He's more like an anti-mentor. I don't know if this is an accurate term or not, but you get the gist. Everyone has heard how powerful he is, and there have been a few times when the students have witnessed his capability themselves. One of my favorite scenes is where 3 students made a plan to kill him by using a suicide bomber, and they chose Nagisa, and somehow managed to convince her for the work. Though they failed miserably, Koro saved Nagisa and also himself from the bomb blast. This was the moment where Koro turned red because of anger. So angry that if he didn't have signed a contract with the government, I'm sure that would have been the last attack of those 3 students. Coming up next at number 8 is My Hero Academia, All Might vs. All for One. All Might is undoubtedly one of the most powerful characters of My Hero Academia. All Might vs. All for One was a crazy battle. He went all in to save humanity from evil. He showcased what a true hero looks like, pushing his boundaries to defeat All for One. Being a true symbol of hope, he truly inspired everyone around him, especially young Midoriya-kun, as he always wanted to be like him. His journey to be like All Might is still far away, but he still has a great mentor on his side who inspires millions of people. Coming in at number 7 is Whis vs. Goku, Dragon Ball Z Super. This fight between Goku and Whis is a friendly one and also a quick battle, but it's no joke when Goku is your opponent. Will deals with Goku pretty easily though. Goku manages to bite his hand, and that is the only bruise he can give to Whis. After all, Whis is the one who taught Ultra Instinct to Goku and Vegeta, so there is no doubt that he is more superior than both of them. He has also fought Goku and Vegeta at the same time, and that too without any stress. He surely is a strong mentor. Coming up at number 6 is Benimaru vs. Infernal Demon, Fire Force. When something is personal, you know things will escalate quickly. And this is exactly what happens when Infernal Demon was causing havoc all around. Shinra and Arthur were trying their best, but it was not enough to defeat him. As soon as Benimaru sees the demon, he attacks him with the huge fireball, and he tells Shinra and Arthur to hold back. Benimaru has faced something like this before, where his comrades were badly injured, and the impact of the fight created a giant crater in the ground. He knew that the amount of power he needed to defeat the demon will do the same in Asakusa, Asakusa, and he doesn't want that to happen in his hometown. So he takes the demon up in the sky by using his ignite power, also attacks him with so many fireballs, and in no time uses his final blow and kills the demon without wasting any further time. This attack was so huge and so impactful that it turned the moon red.
コンロの技使わせてもらうぜ。あの炎は暁。
Coming in at number 5 is One Punch Man, Janos vs. Saitama. Talking about the friendly battles, the battle between Janos and his mentor Saitama was a great way to see each other's potential. Janos, who wanted to try his hands against Saitama, knew who he was fighting, and he still didn't want to hold back, even a bit. This clash between these two were so engaging though. Saitama was just dodging the attacks. This whole fight was still pretty impressive considering how quick Janos' attacks was, really showcasing each other's abilities. I don't think there is any other better way than a friendly battle to know the strength of each other. Saitama's last punch near Janos' face was simply amazing. He showcased what a single punch could do, even in Janos' face, without actually hitting him. That punch literally split the mountain behind him. Coming in at number 4 is Black Clover, Yami vs. Dante. Yami is a great character, and if I'm not wrong, he is one of the most loved characters in Black Clover. And this fight against Dante shows why most of us love this character. He knows what he is doing, and he does not let any circumstances intimidate him. Talking about his fight against Dante was really intense. Both of them going all in, Yami was aware of the fact that Dante can regenerate himself. He was kind of immortal. Still, he was able to slice him into pieces. And yes, as we know, he can regenerate himself. It was quite tough to kill him. Yami, alongside with Asta, manages to defeat the seemingly immortal Dante. Yami was holding Dante really good, and having Asta alongside him was a great table turner in this battle. Coming in at number 3 is Naruto, Jiraiya vs. Itachi and Kisame. Naruto is an anime that truly shows the bond between a sensei and their students. And we all talk about how good Guy was against Madara, and even Kakashi vs. Zabuza. But what I feel was really the underrated power showcase was when Itachi and Kisame were looking for Naruto in the Leaf Village, and we all know what Itachi did to Kakashi at that time. But a lot of us didn't notice much, especially on how Jiraiya made Itachi and Kisame to run away. The moment when Itachi met Sasuke and Kisame was holding back just in case someone comes, and not so late, Jiraiya and Naruto barged in, and Jiraiya used a jutsu to convert the hallway into a large toad stomach, which stops Kisame and Itachi from any further movement and forced Itachi to use Amaterasu to get out of the toad stomach. This just shows how powerful Jiraiya was that not even Itachi and Kisame wanted to fight head on with them. Coming in at number 2 is Silver Rayleigh vs. Kizaru, One Piece. Silver Rayleigh, the right hand of the Pirate King, is a guy who needs no introduction. He is a big part of the One Piece world, and he has a major role in Luffy's life. His fight against Kizaru was amazing. My man stopped Kizaru's super attack with just a kick, and he came as a savior for Zoro and the crew, and stopped Kizaru from attacking them. This shows how powerful he really is. Rayleigh is the type of guy no one wants to mess with after all. He is the best friend of Rogers, and he tuned Luffy into a beast. And number 1 goes to Jujutsu Kaisen, Gojo vs. Jogo. Gojo is undoubtedly one of the coolest and most powerful characters out there. This fight against Jogo is really amazing, and you can see how powerful Gojo is. I mean, we can't forget the scene where Gojo brings Itadori in the middle of the fight and tells him to pay attention as he fights with Jogo. Jogo, who was confident that he will defeat Gojo, was terrified when he saw Gojo bringing Itadori in the middle of the fight. And then we all know what he did with Jogo. Jogo used his domain expansion, which was not that strong Infernal front of Gojo, and Gojo then used his domain expansion, which, in my opinion, is the strongest domain in JJK till now. His domain can stop the opponent's movement, making them completely vulnerable. I mean, if he can't move his body, there's nothing he can do. And Gojo carrying Itadori in one hand and pulling Jogo's head apart from his body with his other hand was a huge flex. I have not seen a more flamboyant mentor than Gojo till now. My man is a legend, and he never shies away from showing off his power, and, as he says, he is the strongest. I agree with this statement without any shadow of a doubt. Alright, this was it guys from my side. I would love to know which anime mentor you think is simply amazing. Please be sure to leave your opinion down in the comments section down below, as I'm always reading your comments. Also, don't forget to like, share, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.